Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your cool Aunt Krista, who just sort of, I'm just cool. I don't know. I am an ADHD body doubler. That sounds so weird to say. So I have ADHD and I like to body double, make body double videos. So this is my Plan Your Day series where all I pretty much do is plan my day because I need help with that. I struggle. Sometimes I forget meetings, sometimes I forget appointments, or I double book. And I have a whole to-do list all the time that won't get done unless I plan my day. And then I also use my reward chart to track the things that I've done and make sure I'm doing what I need to do. As the days go on, it's easy to follow that chart and realize like what else I need to do or where I'm lacking and where I can do better. I've noticed fitness is something that I haven't really been very great at. So this week, a personal goal is to just sort of get some more stars up here. I'm gonna quickly change the camera. This is my monthly chart. I know you can't really see this and I'm sorry, I just wanted to show you where it was at because sometimes I look at it and you're like, what is she looking at? I'm looking at this. So every day, this is the first month I've done this. Every day in January, I wrote down how many stars I got total. And then I added them all up and divided by 31 because that's how many days there were. And I averaged 13.8 stars, so like 14. So my goal for February is 15 stars on average a day. That means some days will be more and some days will be less, but that's like 28 more stars. So I think going up to 15 is like a great goal. I don't want to set it to like 17. I think that's unrealistic. So I'm setting it to 15. Maybe eventually 17 will be my daily goal, but for right now, I'm just sort of trying to do kind of a goal I can get. The most I ever had in a day was 18. So if I think I'm gonna go 17 on average when my very best was only 18, I don't think that's gonna happen. Back to this frame where we're gonna work today. I do have my decision cube in case I need help making a decision. Back up. Whoop, 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 whoop. What's the channel for? Is for if you are like me and you need help to get your stuff done. I'm just adjusting my camera here a little bit. I'm sorry. Oh. You can plan your day with me in Body Double. So just like get out your day planner. I have my day planner right here. I'm gonna set it on this little table in front of me. Tells me what I need to do. I'm already behind for today. Shocker. I don't know if you can see this, but it's walk your dogs, make a video, pray. I already prayed. And then go climbing at 10:30. Well, it's already, what time is it? It's 10:15. So if I hustle, I'm not gonna get to the gym by 10:30, but I'm not that far behind. So I got the plan and then work on my activity book and learn Wednesday's lines, memorize, do script, be a script detective. That's what my teacher taught me. So I also have read this a couple times this morning. This is my first 3-page script of this class. Not ever, but I used to do acting a long time ago in the 90s and I took classes and I was, I got some roles. I did okay. But I sort of gave it up, and then when I quit drinking, my life just went a whole other direction, and I went and worked a corporate job for 21 years and really got like stable and got some cool things in life. But with this recent layoff, I decided to go back and do my passion, which is acting and art and writing. So I've already done several line journals that are available for sale on Amazon, and I've just ordered the proof of my first children's book, and I'm writing a few fiction books. I just love writing. I love my process. I don't know other people's processes, but I love that. I feel like I need to move this light a little bit so it's more in front of me. I think it's just too low. You wouldn't know that I married a gaffer, right? Like some lighting specialist. So I've got my day planner. I know the plan in general for the day, and I had written that out yesterday, so it's not something I came up with today. So what I want to do today is go do my boards. So if you've not been here before, I use these boards to plan my day because I need a lot of help, and this really helps me so I don't forget things, and talking it out helps. So if you're body doubling with me and you have your stuff, don't be afraid to be cringy and weird and like in your own home. Just talk about what you're doing. Just be like, I'm doing this. I'm gonna write this down. Or I love to talk mine out. I think that making these videos has helped me a lot. I've been making charts like this for a couple years, big and on the wall. Before that, I always had to-do lists that I would cross off. But I found wall charts are better for me because a to-do list can, like my day planner gets shut and then my ADHD brain doesn't see it. This is in my hallway. This isn't off in a room. It's in the hallway. So my bedroom's right here. The stairs are right there. Like they're literally like right here. So I have to be, I have to be careful. Having it on the wall helps me a lot. So let's start. My dog just came and sat down right here. So I have to, right there. So to be careful not to step on him. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday what? Tuesday, January, that's January. We're on to February. Oh, I haven't written in February on my calendar. Okay, so let's see here. So Sunday would be the 1st, Monday's the 2nd, Tuesday's the 3rd. Okay. Wait. No, that's not right. Is that not right? What day is today? Hang on, I can look at my phone. Tuesday the 3rd. Oh, okay, it is right. Tuesday's the 3rd. Tuesday, February 3rd. Okay. So where did my eraser go? So last week I did Tony Robbins. That was really good. It was like so motivating. He's like, yeah, huh, huh, huh. Like if you've never watched a Tony Robbins video, he is very inspiring and very uplifting. He's a little weird. It feels a little culty, but you know, also felt good and empowering. And I'm a big advocate for take what you want and leave the rest. Like learn what you can from the free things that the good Lord gives you. So like it was a free seminar. Actually, it was 4 days. There was an extra day added. I missed most of the 3rd day, but I did get to watch the 4th day and, you know, got some inspired and stuff. So that was good. Yeah, Tony Robbins. You can YouTube Tony Robbins. He's like done everything. He's on every podcast. He's like everywhere. So you can find some Tony Robbins stuff. Yeah, I like him. So Monday, Mom after, I didn't work out this weekend, so I got to figure out another day to go see my mom. I'm going to look at my day planner really quick to see, excuse my head. Hi there. Hi, there's my head. Probably Thursday if I don't go to plane. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to put a question mark there. This weekend might be plain. There's football Sunday. Climb test is going to be today. I just keep moving that around. I want to write this down because we have a party to go to and I don't want to double book that. Dishes, laundry, vacuum. I really need to do these again. Some of these things are just going to be constant. Like, this is the thing that I had to learn, is that there are things that just are on repeat. And I think for some people, our habits are just something they do for like normally brains. For me, it has to be on a to-do list several times. I have to schedule it, and then I have to get rewarded for it. It doesn't just come easy. It doesn't just be like, oh, I just vacuumed because the floor is dirty. Like, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great if we all just vacuumed when the floor was dirty? Who just vacuums when the floor is dirty? Today my husband was like, why don't you write down what you're gonna do? Because I was like, hand me the remote. And it was like 8:45. He's like, don't you have stuff to do today? And I was like, yeah, I got a plan. He's like, well, what's your plan? He's like, why don't you do this? Put things out, like, I'm gonna go for a walk and it's gonna take a half hour, and then I'm gonna like go to the climbing gym and it's gonna take an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna work on my book and it's gonna take 3 hours. He's like, why don't you just do that? God love him. I do that, but my brain didn't want to do it this morning, so I just wanted like a half hour of the Gilmore Girls to like get my brain back in order so that I could come back and do the things that I want to do. That's the thing. It's sometimes just, Tony Robbins would just say, don't worry and do it. Or he said, would like, do it. I had it written down. I have a plan. It just, sometimes the plan and the brain don't work together. And sometimes like I get overwhelmed, and sometimes I just need to cleanse. Like sometimes I need a transition from waking up and doing the morning prayer to doing this. The transition is going to be the Gilmore Girls. I don't know what's so hard about understanding. My little dog is below me, and he just put his, I don't have shoes on, and he just put his nose on my toe. Like ever so gentle. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Sorry, just I'm a good boy. It's down there. Alrighty, so acting homework. So today it's going to be activity book, because the children's book is already written. The next book on the thing that I'm writing is an activity book to go along with the children's book, and then I have another children's book to write along with my nonfiction books. I am working on 2 nonfiction books, children's books, and an activity book, and guided journals. And I know that seems like a lot, but it sort of is how I read books. Like I don't ever just like pick one book and read it all the way through. In my book bag right now is a Bible, the Constitution, a book called The Abundance Book, and then I'm also reading a book called Mars Red. It's a trilogy. And then I'm also reading The Diary of a Yogi, which is a nonfiction. So I usually have one nonfiction, one fiction, and then a couple like spiritual educational things. And the Bible's just there for like, if I feel like reading the Bible, like, or if I'm like, oh, is that true? And I want to look it up. Could I look it up on my phone? Yes, I could, but I think it's fun to carry a Bible. And I think it's fun to carry the Constitution because it weirds people out. And I think that's funny because they'll be like, oh, my rights. And I'll be like, oh, really? Do you know your rights? I'm really not political. I'm not. I just kind of think it's funny. And I think it's funny, like the reactions people give you and you're like, oh, I have these things in my bag. Because it's funny. It's funny. Okay, so back to business. Today, I'm going to, right after this, and it's funny because you can't see, but I am wearing leggings. I'm wearing a sweater because, you know, it's winter. But under my sweater, I have on a workout shirt and then workout leggings because I am preparing to go to the gym after this. And then I'm gonna work on my acting homework. I do this all the time. This is something that I don't just do like in an hour. I spread it out over time, and I do it like 10 times a day. And each time I do it a couple times so that I can memorize it. And I will be a script detective, what my acting teacher says, and go through all of it and write down the things I need to write down and make my choices and be ready so that not just memorize it, but know it, feel it, live it, breathe it, Yeah, so I do that a few times a day. I say 10, but it's probably more like 5. More than 10 times do I go through it, but like 5 times a day I work on it. Work. This one has to be done tomorrow night, and we only got it yesterday. So I will be making my choices in writing, you know, where you mark up your script today, and then really focusing on memorization today. And then tomorrow I'm going to have somebody read with me, or I'm going to record the other person's voice and then read with myself, which isn't ideal. They need to make an AI tool that talks to you, but oh, that's creepy. Okay, so no, that I will find someone to read with me tomorrow. Yay! Oh, what's next? These are things I'm going to try to Pomodoro method and get a few things done. This really only takes like 10 minutes vacuuming, and I know that because I have a timed vacuum and I always use the highest power, and it only lasts like 10 minutes before you have to re-plug it in. So I know that this is, I can do in 10 minutes. Laundry I can probably do in 20. If I clean off my dresser, a half hour. And dishes, I can at least unload and load the dishwasher even if I don't fully clean the kitchen. And I'm gonna say trash today too. I really want to get some trash out. My bathroom garbage is overflowing because I made these and I took down the old papers, and I did have to print one of these twice, and then there's trimmings and all that I just put in the bathroom garbage, which really isn't meant for that. And so it filled up really quick. What is that? What is that? There's something behind me. Oh, it was my hair. All right, so we have planned these things. So I'm gonna give myself stickers, my rewards for yesterday and today. As I was cleaning up my board, I got just a few extra stickers, so I'm gonna make sure I use these first. So Monday, yes, pray. Oops, that's the wrong sticker. I read yesterday, so we'll put that there. We gotta use the Jesus stickers. If you've not seen these, they're little Jesus sticker. Oh, I'm Jesus. And he goes up here with the pray and meditate. I just think I'm gonna say it like I consider myself Christian-y. I like the God of the Bible. I am in a 12-step program, and it's very much about your higher power and believing in something outside yourself. So I do pray and meditate every day. I wear rosaries. I have a whole rosary collection, but I wouldn't, like, I don't go to church. The last time I went to church, I think it was a year ago, Lent. So over a year. I don't even know when Lent is. This says, who would Jesus draft? And I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. Oh, it's so good though, because he's holding a football. Who would Jesus draft? Pray and meditate. So don't get all like, don't be like, oh, she's so whatever. I'm not. I just, you know, I pray. I like the Bible, whatever. I don't preach it. I don't make judgments about others. I just read it because it's comforting. I did write a book yesterday? I did. Did I do any art yesterday? Did I actually draw? No. Draw or paint. Did work yesterday. Drank a lot of water. Oh, my hair. Drank a lot of water yesterday. Yes. Took my meds yesterday. Oh, speaking of meds, it's very small here, but this is my new medication chart that tells me what to take and when to take it. So I'm actually not going to give myself a star yet for today, because I'd been doing that after I'd done my morning meds, but really I need to wait until I do all of them, because there's like these things I'm supposed to take at night with dinner, this at bedtime, this it's very confusing, and different days, like this one I take on 2 days. So I want to get very better at, I want to be better about taking my medication. A lot of them are just supplements too, but I mean, I need to take them. Like I took fish oil today. Already took it. I ate really good yesterday. I think I need to mix some stars in here. All right, did I shower yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday. I took a bath. I brushed my teeth. I do not like to brush my teeth. And I have to make myself brush my teeth so that I can get a star, because I like getting stars more than I don't like brushing my teeth. Make the bed. Make the bed. Is my hair getting long? I've been doing these videos now a month. I think my hair grows pretty fast. It's like from here to here in like a month. In like a month. Did I do laundry yesterday? No, I put my stuff in the washer and dryer on Sunday, and then I need to fold them today. I did not do the floors, living room, kitchen. I did clean up my bathroom though. Get some more stars or hearts. Stars and hearts, because hearts are just as lovely as a star. Headphones. Headphones. Oh no, it moved. Gotta be careful there. Headphones. I listen to headphones every night when I go to bed, and if I don't plug them in, then the battery isn't enough for a whole night, and that bums me out. I don't like it. So did I do acting yesterday? Yes. And I've already done acting today, so I will give myself a sticker. These are 2 new ones that I've added. Film and upload. Because I want to be consistent with my YouTube. So I'm going to start getting a thing when I film and another thing when I upload. I know I have at least 3 videos right now that are not uploaded. So film, upload, film, upload. I did not film yesterday, but I'm filming right now! I imagined like big applause and like fireworks when that happened. So yeah, so this is this thing. Oh, yes. So we did this dog and dog. So I WALK'd them already today. But yesterday, I don't think I did. Did I do the mini trampoline on Monday? I think that was Sunday. Yeah, so I am climbing today. So we'll get another star there. So where am I at? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty low on stars for so far today. But yesterday, what was yesterday? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 14. So 15. So that was my new goal, right? My new goal is 15 a day, and I had a 15 day yesterday. I feel like it's going to be this stuff here, the reading, writing, working, and this cleaning. It says truck. That's if I either clean it or do maintenance on it. Fill it with gas. I feel like I should get a sticker when I fill it with gas, because we have this friend and he never fills up his car with gas, and everybody teases him because he's always on empty, and he's ran out of gas like 3 times since I've known him. So I feel like if I get gas and like throw away stuff in the truck, I'm gonna get a sticker. That might help me to make sure I get gas more frequently and clean out the garbage in the cab at the gas station, because it's just so easy. The garbage is like right there. That's a habit stack. I learned that. Habit stacking. Habit stacking. Oh. Did I tell you the last time I used the decision cube, I decided to use Leonardo AI, and I ended up creating the art for a book. My dog is so funny. Sorry. In the other room, I can see my other dog, and she has a whole big giant dog bed, and her body's on the floor, but her head is on the giant dog bed like it's a big giant dog pillow. That's funny. So this is one of my favorite sweaters. It's just a skull and crossbones, and it is from Dolls Kill website. And even though I'm 55, I like to shop like I'm 22, like Forever 21. No, I'm really embracing like my crone stage. Like that's why I call myself Cool Aunt Krista. I can't be like your mom, because like I'm nobody's mom except these dog mom. But I'm like the cool aunt maybe that like wears cool stuff still. And I just don't find in the realm of like I don't feel like there's ever going to be a time where I'm fully adult. I feel like I just need to treat myself like a child, and then I'll get more done and I'll be more productive, because kids love to learn, kids love star charts, kids love to do stuff, kids love to be adventurous. So like if I just treat myself like a kid, I think I'm going to get more done. That could be a whole other book. I'm a pirate. No. I can't think if there's anything else I need to do. I don't really have any decisions to make. I know I'm going to the climbing gym. I know I'm going to work on my activity book. But this is a dry erase decision cube. And so you write what you want on it and you roll it, and that's what you do. And sometimes that's just what I need to do. I need to have a decision helper. I haven't made, switching topics, I haven't made any cleaning videos recently, but there is a lot to be done. A lot of organizing and de-hoarding to be done in this house. So there will be more videos. There will be specific clothing videos too, where like I need to make one video just about pants and one video just about jewelry. I know I've talked about it before, but I really need to get serious on these things. So the more I can really plan, the more I'll do. I totally forgot to talk about, look how pretty this is. I made this with my new color printer that I'm very excited about. And I made this too, and I made this. So each week, instead of drawing out things, I can just print this up. Like, it's so cool. So I wrote all the things in, I printed it up. I don't have to write it on the here, so you don't have to look at the back of my head when I'm writing things. And that's cool, except I did get 2 colors in a row here because this was like a new sheet and I didn't restart the colors. I'll fix that next time. But this is real cool for working out. And then I put too many squares. I needed this to have 25 squares on it. I am going to do 75 my way. I just don't know when I'm going to start that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, what? I think, oh my gosh. I always thought that had 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Well, that doesn't work. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Just fixing this over here. Sorry I'm out of frame. We're just going to add a couple more boxes. And this is 75 my way. Can't really read that. 75 my way. One of the delays on starting this, excuse me, let me get back into frame. One of the delays on starting 75 my way is that I want to create my own journal log for it and put it up on Amazon and then buy it from myself so that I actually have a place to log it. Because like this, I like having things, but I wanted its own little book so I can put it into my bag like I put the other little things in my bag. So I will be doing 75 my way. I think it's not even going to be the 6x9. I think I'm going to do the smaller one. It's a 5x3.5 or something. I forget the measurements, but it's smaller to like go in your bag. And then I'll do that. And 75 my way is just like 75 hard, but a little different because I want to eat right. That's part of 75 hard. Drink water, which is part of 75 hard, but they say a gallon. I literally can't drink a gallon. I'll like, it's bad. And like they say you can't have electrolytes in your water. It's just water, but I have to have electrolytes in my water. You ask my doctor. And then read, write, arts, craft. So I added this. His is just, his is read self-help books, but like I've read every fucking self-help book on the planet. So I feel like me being productive for an hour is good. And then 2 workouts. One of them can be an alternate. His are 2 45-minute workouts, one inside, one outside, separated by a period of time. Mine are just going to be 2. So like if I went climbing and then did a sauna, that would count. Because see, one of them can be an alternate. And the alternates I know are chi machine, red light massage, cold plunge tree, and then hot tub or sauna is also alternate. So those things, a sauna wouldn't count as my workout, but it could count as the one alternate. So like if I go climbing and do the mini trampoline, that's 2. And then a weekly pitcher. His is a daily pitcher, but I feel like that's a little much. So I will do a weekly pitcher. That's 75 my way. There's also like 75 lady way, 75 medium, 75 soft. Like people have gone and done the 75 hard a ton of different ways. And the 75 hard police and the 75 hard Facebook group will crucify you if they knew you didn't drink a gallon of water. They will just beat you senseless and call you names and say you don't do it right if you don't do exactly what Andy says. No, I get it. I get the point of doing the same exact thing for 75 days. That's why it's my way, in that once I start this, I'm using the same rules, that if I don't follow my plan exactly for 75 days, I have to start over. And the funny thing about his is he's very specific. Like you have to drink a gallon of water, but then the diet can be whatever you want. Like, how does that make sense? How do you get to choose how much water I drink, but yet I could have a diet of Snickers, and as long as I eat Snickers every day, it's okay. No one would pick Snickers, but do you know what I mean? Like the concept of it is that you're disciplining yourself. You're learning discipline. It's not a fitness challenge. It's not a weight loss challenge. It's a discipline challenge. So the fact is, like, if I do the same thing for 75 days that I've set down the parameters to, then for me, that counts. That's why it's my way. Like, I've tried 75 hard so many times. It's always the water that gets me. I can't do the water. Like, I'm a little person. The guy who wrote this is like 250. He's big and he works out a shit ton. Like, he's big. He can drink a gallon of water a day, and he's younger than me. Like, I don't know, maybe when you go through menopause, your body changes and you have different needs. And I have to take a lot of magnesium, and I have to take a lot of electrolytes, or every time I stand up, I get lightheaded, my legs fall asleep. It's just like, my body just doesn't do, like, 20-year-old me could do a gallon of water a day. 55-year-old postmenopausal woman can't do it. So I'm not going to beat myself up that I can't do it his way. I will say, on his website, they have this little coin, and you know, like if you're in AA, you get coins, and there's a coin with a spade on it, and I bought it, that it's, when I actually do 75 my way, I will get, and I gave it to my husband, and he put it in a safe, so I can't just steal it. So I really want to start this. So this needs to get on my to-do list. I just have a lot of things on my to-do list. And part of being gentle with myself is that I will do a lot and I will get things done. But some things have to move to the side so I can get the other things done. And I'm really on a spiritual journey, and that whatever the good Lord wants me to do, I'm going to pivot to it. Because I was very much focusing on this fiction book. And then I got touched to do a kid's children's book. Illustrated children's book, and I was like, that's it. And that, within not very long, it was done. It isn't for sale yet, but it will be soon. I requested a proof because I don't really understand the layout, and I didn't use an editor or whatever, so I want to make sure that it looks good before I publish it out. But one thing it does do is, it's coming Saturday, today's Tuesday, I should be able to get most of this activity book done. I've already laid it out. And I'm like filling in the different activities. So that should be done and ready to publish the same time I get my proof back and approve that published. So hopefully by next week, I will be both a published author of a children's book and have an activity book out there. So, and then also, I don't want to pivot too hard, but I do want to create, because I really love logbooks. I want to create a audition logbook. My teacher has one. She calls it her audition Bible. And every time she goes on that audition, she writes everything in there, and it makes a lot of sense because you need to keep all that information for later. And if I have it all in one place, like, I'd rather have a logbook than just an empty notebook. So that's another thing. Sometimes the journals I make are things that I want because having ADHD and learning about it late, which I also think I learned about it late because menopause can ramp up your ADHD. So I make things that I want. Maybe this children's book I wanted when I was a kid, I just didn't know it. It's very loosely based on me and my situations in life and the people around me. So like the main character's name is Betty. I mean, like, and she has pink hair. Come on. Betty for the Galaxy, me, pink hair. Yeah, so that's what that is. But I am now just talking to talk, and I think I need to get on to the going to the gym because I said I'm going to do it. 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 So yeah, I'm going to do that. And again, if you've actually watched to the end, thank God. Please like and subscribe. Please watch more videos, and I hope you get a lot done. I hope this helps you. If nothing else, just put it on and play it in the background while you plan your day and clean your kitchen and get motivated to do stuff. It's motivating me. So have a great day. I hope tomorrow to make another video and tell you all the fun things that I did today, that I actually stayed on task and learned my lines and went to the gym. And tonight is my 12-step home group, so I will be doing that. Yeah. Yeah, be cool, be kind, be you. Have a good day.